Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. The United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification is honored to be part of this important celebration of Africa Union Day. At a moment when Africa is increasingly shaping its own development and environmental future. Africa Union's Agenda 2060 calls for prosperity, sustainability, and security for all. 3 months ago, the African Union adopted its 2063 water policy vision and declared 2026 as the year of assuring sustainable water availability and safe sanitation systems to achieve the goals of Agenda 2060. This is indeed a significant development for Africa that signals the continent's readiness and willingness to look inward to its own realities, knowledge, and history for solutions. Africa's wisdom reminds us that people follow water and that water follows the land. This reminds us of a very simple but an important truth. Safeguarding water begins with safeguarding land. Distinguished guests, waterways are the lifelines connecting communities, economies, and our ecosystems. But the water crisis do not begin in our own taps. They simply begin in our soil. And globally, the pressure on land is intensifying. Today, we can find that up to 40% of the world's land is already degraded, including up to half of the world's rainforest, which support nearly 2 billion people. And every year, we continue to lose at least 100 million hectares of productive land. Land degradation alone costs the global economy nearly 900 billion USD annually. But the consequences go far beyond the economies. Food insecurity rises, livelihoods are affected, migration and displacement increase, and the pressure on water system grows ever more severe. But there is also a reason for hope. The UNCCD, as a global platform to the world, has been established in order to help reverse these trends. Our partnership with the African Union has a long history, and today, in the support of the African Union Water Policy Vision, we stand ready to deepen this cooperation. We will work together to strengthen drought early warning systems, advance sustainable land management, restore degraded landscape, and indeed support an integrated water governance. We also stand ready to help mobilize finance and support a restoration economy that empowers Africa's young innovators and ecopreneurs who are already transforming how land and water resources are managed across the continent. I invite you all to join us in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia from the 17th to the 28th of August for the UNCCD COP17, where drought resilience and the land and water nexus will feature propped. Let me conclude with what gives us all hope. Young people across Africa are informed, engaged, and ready to act. Communities are innovating. Governments are stepping forward. And the world is increasingly recognizing that land must be treated as an essential infrastructure for water security, for resilience, and for sustainable development. The images displayed around you today testify to the beauty and the abundance of our earth. From wetlands and forests to rangelands and grasslands, these landscapes sustain water, biodiversity, and life And they remind us of a very simple truth. Restoring land restores water, but also restores hope within us. I think.